Hello. Uh, uh, I had a thing happen kind of recently, and it hit really hard. I'd been actually debating about doing this, talking to you guys about it. But the more I think about it, the more I think it'd be really good to let it out and kind of talk about what kind of has happened. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about the situation, just more or less what it did to me and where I'm at right now. Basically, I went on my normal kind of routine that I do that I was used to, and I got pulled aside by two people. Not even a few minutes later, these two people were looking at me like I had done the most terrible thing. I felt completely helpless in the situation. I was trying my best to explain myself, but nothing I said was what they wanted to hear. They wanted to hear exactly what they were saying I did, and I didn't do it, but I couldn't do anything because neither one of them was listening to me. One person I had really high respect for, and the other not so much, but the one that I had a lot of respect for was looking at me like I was just the worst person on the planet. And that's when I knew there was nothing I could do. It was humiliating. There was no one there to back me up. There was no one there to stick with me. I just had two people telling me I did something when I didn't, and they weren't going to listen to anything I had to say. Now, most of the time, I can handle situations like this pretty well on my own and just keep moving forward, which I did. I put, got myself ready into another thing, into a new routine really fast. But in like 4 or 5 days that this happened, I was so out of it. I didn't know what to do. I felt alone. My family's kind of busy. Friends are busy. They of course they did all talk to me and asked me if I was okay and things like that, which is always appreciated. But I did have one really amazing friend um, tell me things that I needed to hear, and one of them was just maybe this was a kick in the butt to move forward. I had been living in a routine for the last 2.5 years. This whole thing got me out of that. Like now I'm focused more on stuff that I want to do. Like this. This is something I really want to do, as well as on Intense Couch where I play some video games with my brother. Like these are two things that I put my heart and soul in. I want to keep pushing. I want to make this a thing. I want to get a community that is gonna stick by and enjoy this stuff. And I have decent amounts. Like Steve, I know you're probably watching. You have no idea how awesome it is. How awesome you are for what you do for this channel. And anybody who watches that comes back and watches these things, it really means a lot to me that you'll stick with this stuff and you like this stuff. I would like to see more comments other than Steve, so I know what you guys do like and what you don't like. But you guys do what you want. I don't mind. This whole situation really threw me off, and I had to get a new groove, and that's where I'm at. I feel really good about where I'm headed. I do want to apologize for this video because I usually upload more fun stuff to this channel, and this has just been on my head for so long, and I just wanted to keep you guys updated and let it out. Man, I didn't know what to do. It was hard. It was really hard, and I cannot thank my friend enough for what she did for me. It really, really meant a lot to have somebody there with me and tell me exactly what I needed to hear. And that was basically to push forward and start new, start with something better. And that's what I'm doing. I'll be back next week for sure with a much better video. If you haven't subscribed to Intense Couch, now's your chance. Go play some games. I mean, you always have a chance. Always have a chance to go over there. It's not limited. See ya.